Enormous growth in people buying contemporary African art. And certainly when we started these sales 5 years ago, it was quite tricky. And we were almost pushing at a closed door, but that door is now very much open. And we're seeing an enormous number of institutional buyers and private collectors wishing to buy contemporary African art.
Right, but are they buying it because of the aesthetic value, or is it a sense of, well, actually, some of these works are absolutely marvellous and they're a really good investment, so buy them cheap and hold on to them?
I think it must be a bit of both. I mean, you can't avoid the fact that there is an investment angle and people do buy for those reasons. We try not to encourage that because obviously a work of art should be bought for its aesthetic quality and because you like it. But certainly the pricing point at the moment for contemporary African art is relatively low, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of the institutions and museums are buying.
And how much are we talking about in terms of prices?
Well, they vary. I mean, in the sale today, I think the highest price won't be much. It'll be about £150,000. It's a lot of money, but it's not a huge amount of money when compared with certainly North American or European art. But the majority will be between about sort of £5,000 and £30,000. That'll be the majority.
But when will you actually see a price catch-up if you are buying to invest? When do you think that African art is likely to perhaps match the sales of its North American counterparts, or indeed perhaps outstrip it?
I think certainly when a lot of the artists perhaps move on from being African artists to almost being accepted on the international market. There is, for example, a Ghanaian artist, Ella Natsui, who you might be familiar with. In fact, there's a big hanging of his going in front of the Royal Academy for the summer exhibition. Now, his work has definitely had that transition, and we sold one last year for about £500,000, whereas you could have bought them 10 years ago for as little as £20,000. So certainly he has had that transition. So it's happening to individual artists, and one hopes there'll be a rollover effect to the rest of the market as well.